Hi, I'm Danielle Silver. I'm outside, as you're just coming into Glastonbury on the top of the road, and you've got the laundrette service there. So it's got the washing well, whatever is there. And we're just on the corner here, and just before you get up to Buff Town. And it's right at the end of the road for Glastonbury. But they've got a lovely little shop called Ashtree Store, I think it's pronounced. I'm not sure if I got the pronounced spelling right. Anyway, so if you just want to come on in here, we'll talk to the man that's running the shop, and he can tell you. Hi.
Hello.
Yeah. So he's going to tell you all about what we've got in here, because there's lots of lovely stuff here that we can look at, and also there's lots of incense and things. We've got some quite raw, lovely ones here. Which is your most unusual one you've got here?
We do a range of about 80 different incense, from 11 types of frankincense to 3 types of myrrh to 15 types of virago woods, and the oils as well. We even do things like blends as well. This is a Palestinian blend called Jeni Bachor. It has a lovely sweet frankincense smell.
Wow.
And then we've got the usual Storax, Laban. Laban has a woody chocolatey smell.
Yeah.
Amber paste, which is good, which is a perfume rub on the skin. It's
got
a
lovely
sweetness to it. Very delicious smell.
Oh, it smells lovely.
We also do behind you our own range and our own brand that we bag ourselves, which is Alchemist Tea.
Right.
Which you can find at our website, nakshistore.co.uk. We do about 40 different teas.
Right.
Let's see, we do green tea, white tea, oolong, herbal blends, and black tea as well. And then we've got 7 fresh coffees underneath. In the shop itself, we've been open about a year and just over 3 months.
Yeah.
We do ship and we do post around the world.
Yeah.
We do quite a lot really for a little shop. We do mosaic lamps.
Yeah, these
Turkish
are beautiful.
Lamps,
They're lovely.
Moroccan lamps, Indian lamps,
Lovely.
and perfumes as well.
Absolutely gorgeous. I do love these lamps. They're really beautiful. What's this one here?
This is a burner. It's an Arabian style burner. You would put hot charcoal on top.
Okay.
And then you would put a little bit of incense on top, whether it be colophony or frankincense or myrrh or something a bit more sweeter like a copal.
Yeah.
And we put that on top, and then you get a lovely fragrant smoke that comes off the top.
Yeah.
Great for meditation.
It doesn't plug in. No, it doesn't plug in. I thought it was a bit different. So you've got some lovely perfumes here as well. So lovely shops, lovely beautiful lamps and things, and some lovely little...
These are little handmade Moroccan mirrors.
So a lot of your stuff is Moroccan and...
Moroccan, Turkish, anything that fits in the Sufi genre. That's what really we go with. Yeah.
So could you tell me about what you're about really, the Sufi genre? Could you tell us
my
about
late
that?
teacher, God bless his soul, this chap up here, Sheikh Nazim, who's his shrine engraves in North Cyprus, a place called Lefki. He basically, I met him 15 years ago. I've been travelling back and forth North Cyprus now for about 15, 16 years. I've just literally come back a couple of days ago. He was a great believer in teaching the tradition, the blessed traditions of Prophet Muhammad, which is love, peace, tolerance and acceptance.
Lovely.
The real core of Islam is what Islam is when it's implemented and practiced properly. And that's really what follows. So we have like weekly gatherings where we chant the blessed attributes of God Almighty, like Ya Wadud, the lover, Ya Kareem, the generous, and with intention of being surrounded in love and generosity, but also to be able to give it as well. But he said to me over 10 years ago to move to Glastonbury, and he said to buy and sell. I was a bit reluctant, dragged my feet at first, and we moved down here, let's see, just short of 2 years ago. We opened the store a year and 3 months ago, and thank God we started with just this table, with just 1 or 2 incense, and nothing else in the shop, and we kept working 7 days a week as we do at the moment. Keep reinvesting, and it's grown to this.
It's beautiful, and it sounds like you're very dedicated to what you do.
We try. We don't do low quality goods. We do medium to high grade quality goods. Most of our stuff is high top end goods, and we like to be as fair as possible with the prices to make it accessible to people. Some people now have overpriced things that should be easily available.
Yeah.
We try not to do that wherever possible.
So do you see this as a job, but also as a service as well? What you're doing?
If I've been doing retail since I left school, so if you do retail properly, then you're always serving the community.
Yeah.
Whether it be you're selling teas or coffees or incense or just being a smile.
Yeah.
Where either the first on the left hand side of the high street when you come in Glastonbury or the last on top right.
Yeah.
So we're either the first people we meet or the last people we meet in Glastonbury. So we want to be a shop of light, we want to be a people of light, we want
and
to be
very
people
much
of smiles as well. Very
shop,
peaceable and very pleasing as well. There's a little bit of everything for people in here.
Yeah.
Hopefully we can give some spirituality and a sense of share what's in our hearts. Yeah. But we're not here to convert or turn people
so
this way and that way.
So how have you found the Glastonbury folk have welcomed you?
Locals were a bit apprehensive at first.
Yeah.
They treated us as yet another crystal shop, even though we don't sell crystals.
Yeah.
But generally the locals are very sweet, very loving. As a town, it's very revealing. Yeah. If somebody's got something they're hiding, it comes out very quickly.
Absolutely, it mirrors things.
It does. It brings it out very quickly. But it is a very beautiful town. It would be great if things like terrorism was a bit better handled. For instance, for example, rather than the buses always stopping down at the Abbey, they stopped up at the top and let people walk down, which would be
actually, that's something. I'm glad you brought that up. I was something I would just touch on. What do you think about the thing about having actually cars stop going through the high street?
I think initially it would kill trade for a couple of years.
Right, you do.
Until they sorted out alternative for parking. There isn't an alternative space here for parking. Right. I've seen it in other towns. I'm from Keighley, West Yorkshire originally. It really damaged the town when they first did it, for years actually. Even you could make this street into a one-way street, but because it's not a through way, it's not how it used to be. Originally you would come down here and then you would turn naturally through. They made the road, that doesn't make any sense on the video, but make it go past on the high street. It also means you isolate the town. Pedestrianising towns, especially something like this, tends to have a negative effect initially, and sometimes a lot of little businesses can't weather it because we're a monthly or a yearly business, meaning we work how it starts now is how we get through the year.
And it's quiet this time of year, isn't it?
It's very quiet. January, February, and halfway into March it's quiet. But pedestrianisation, it can be very good. It can be very negative as well.
If it's handled properly, they've got about shut pedestrians from 10 till 6 or something.
It probably damage it. It's in my experience of what I've seen.
That's good.
I have 5 years experience of managing Crown Network post offices, and I've seen the pedestrianisation. I used to manage assistant manager in a post office in Huddersfield, and it's pedestrianised there, and it killed the trade, and because it isolated shops at the end, and you can't make people walk to the end.
This is what I like, the different people's points of view on things in Glastonbury as well. This is lovely. This is a big lump of myrrh, you said, isn't it?
Well, myrrh they collect off tree. It's a resin, so they tap the tree, and you get lots of little bits. And they've thrown it in the bag, and then it's literally binded together a bit. So you would just break a piece off. So normally it comes in a small bag like this.
It smells wonderful in here.
Well, if you burn a good quality frankincense with a good quality myrrh, you get like a tangerine smell. And frankincense is great for meditation, anxiety, stress, depression, for prayers, and it's also very good for bringing the angels. Now, myrrh is well known for being protective and getting rid of heaviness. So when you burn them together, you get the best of both worlds.
Wonderful, thank you. And these teas, some of these are really healing as well, aren't they?
Well, we're very fortunate for just over a year-old business. We also supply Bishop's Palace in Wells, the restaurant and the whole complex with our tea. We've got things like, for example, our lovely Love Tea is a rose and jasmine petals with viola flavourings and green and white tea, so it gets a gentle like candy smell, but then a very gentle green and white tea. So it's quite relaxing to drink, and quite warm as well.
It's lovely.
And then you've got things like a black tea, which is Sri Lankan Ceylon candy, which is all the fullness of a black tea but without the bitterness, and also it's good quality loose tea, not the powder from the floor or the bottom of the bag.
Lovely.
Moroccan mint like this one, which is gunpowder green tea and peppermint. So you get that lovely peppermint, which is refreshing with a gentle green tea. So you get quite a lot. We do anything from herbal lemongrass and ginger to black tea to blends to Indian chai, which is quite common, green tea, and even Japanese teas like Gorokyo and Japanese Fuyoko.
Okay, wonderful.
So and then we do a lot.
Lots of lovely things to come and see. Well, thank you so much for speaking to me today.
Same time,
can
you're
you
welcome.
pronounce your name again for me?
My name's Idris.
Idris.
And the shop's Nakshi store. And
Nakshi I didn't say that right.
And Nakshi means normally to engrave or embellish the heart or sacred text.
Okay, so, lovely. Well, thank you for speaking to me.
It's a pleasure.
So don't forget to subscribe, Danielle Silver Medium. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.